This summer, serve up the cookout classics, Oscar Mayer hot dogs and Heinz mustard. Grill up a dog, add classic yellow mustard, or loaded Chicago style. We all know it's not a cookout without Oscar Mayer and Heinz.
This summer, Prime Video takes you back before Legally Blonde, before law school, and into the world of Elle Woods in high school. Set in 1995, this Gemini vegetarian knows exactly who she is until her family moves from Bel Air to Seattle. Packed with iconic fashion, 90s nostalgia, and a throwback soundtrack, Elle proves one thing. Law school was hard. High school was harder. From the world of Legally Blonde, watch Elle, a new original series only on Prime Video. Watch now.
YoungBoy Never Broke Again, more leaks too. Album review, let's talk about it. How y'all doing? Welcome to Let's Talk About It, Music Reviews Season 12. How y'all doing? Welcome to the show. I thought we could do another late night episode. You know, I've stayed up a little bit later. I'd say that, and then I'm gonna probably pass the fuck out after this. But guys, today we got YoungBoy Never Broke Again. Now, I'm not gonna lie to you, I was not excited when this album came out. I mean, I'm just... after Slime Cry, you listen to YoungBoy and you're just maybe you need to go back on the break. Because I feel like when YoungBoy first got out of prison, and I know this sounds kind of crazy to say, but when he first got out of prison, the music he was dropping was so fire, filled with so much energy, and now we are in this point where I feel like Slime Cry, ever since Slime Cry, it's just been downhill to this point. And I'm thankful that it's not 2 hours long like Slime Cry was, but this album is still an hour long. We got 20 tracks on here, and it just blows my mind how YoungBoy can just keep pumping out, and honestly, I hate to say this, but I don't know how YoungBoy can keep just pumping out shit after shit. And I really tried to give this album a chance. I gave it my first listen, and I didn't have the worst time ever. There were some tracks that I did enjoy, but man, that second...
This is going to be an extremely busy month. I have to watch 104 soccer games, follow the pregame, the postgame, yell useless opinions at the TV. It's a lot. So I knew that when it comes to screening for colon cancer, the choice was clear. The Cologuard Plus test. It can be used at home and can only take 15 minutes, so I can do it during halftime and not miss any action. If you are 45 or older and at average risk, ask your healthcare provider about screening for colon cancer with the Cologuard test. You can also request a prescription at Cologuard.com.
Listen, made me regret my whole entire life. Made me regret doing this whole entire show, knowing that I gotta listen to YoungBoy More Leaks 2 another time. And I know I sound over dramatic, but you listen to an artist and you expect a level of quality, and YoungBoy Never Broke Again is what I call one of the most wild card rappers out there. I mean, his I don't know, his thing for quality, what he looks into himself with quality is just so different. And just so off the damn wall. It's so such wild card that I just sometimes I'm I said this in one of my reviews, but I said, YoungBoy can go from, I can literally listen to YoungBoy on an album, make one of the best songs I've ever heard in my life. I mean, YoungBoy is fucking killing it. I mean, YoungBoy is just making one of the best fucking songs ever. And then right after that, YoungBoy can make one of the worst songs I've ever heard in my fucking life. That's how big of a wild card YoungBoy Never Broke Again is. And it just kind of blows my mind how that is a possibility. But it fucking is. But I think, Slime Cry, after going through a 30 gauntlet of ass, and I'm going to be honest with you, every other song on Slime Cry was terrible. I didn't enjoy Slime Cry at all. I think it was one of the worst YoungBoy albums I've ever laid my eyes on. And how does More Leaks 2 stack up? Well, it's once again one of the worst albums I've ever heard in my fucking life. And, I want to just kind of explain why. And I'm going to explain why, and I'm not even going to do my little, how I usually review albums, because sometimes, guys, I do this show and I realize sometimes I go, wow, I'm going to put all this effort into making this cohesive album review when the artist itself is dropping one of the most inconsistent projects I've ever heard in my fucking life. So, More Leaks 2 is 56 minutes long, 20 songs, and right off the bat with like Ganja, Over, Shark, Switches, Creep on Ya, like, this lineup is so fucking boring, so ass. Like, these beats, some of these beats sound fire, but YoungBoy is not rapping good on these beats at all. And, like, the rapping ability, just, like, sometimes YoungBoy's, like, really on it, but other times he's just not on it, and he just doesn't sound good at all. Like, I talk about, you know, YoungBoy will sometimes do this whiny baby voice singing, and it's a lot on this album. And, you know, it's on this album. It's a lot on Slime Cry. I do like how there's a lot more rapping on here. The rapping, you know, honestly is not that bad on this album. But then there's times where YoungBoy will have a rap performance that just makes me just go like, what the fuck happened? Like, this beat's fucking banging. This trap beat sounds really fucking good. And YoungBoy is like barely fucking rapping on it. You know, there's just like tracks like that. And like, I just don't understand the quality control. You know, but I will say, I do got some favorites. So one of the best YoungBoy songs that I've definitely heard is So Not Sorry. I love this song. It sounds really good. The beat's so fun.
If we knew more about our sleep, what would we do differently? Would we go to bed at a consistent time or take steps to reduce interruptions to our sleep? With Sleep Score, Apple Watch measures your bedtime consistency, interruptions, and sleep duration. Then, every morning it combines these factors into an easy-to-understand score from 1 to 100. So you'll know how to take the quality of your sleep from okay to very high. Know your sleep score with Apple Watch. iPhone 11 or later required.
Fucking fire. The rapping is really good. This track too, Noosey. Noosey is really good too. The beat, I think the intensity of the rapping too is good. Bossman D-Lo, this one right here, you know, it's kind of YoungBoy rapping on a different type of beat, but like he does it so well. And actually, I like the vocal switch ups here. Really cool. I want more of this sound from YoungBoy. But then, once again, YoungBoy does it. YoungBoy always, you know, entices me because then you have a song, one of my favorite tracks off this album, which is Out the Window. The singing on here is angelic. I mean, the hook is so fucking good. The singing, the rapping, the way he's just fucking... Like, bro is flowing so fucking good on this song that I'm like, holy shit. YoungBoy, you are one of them ones. Like, that's what I'm feeling like after I'm listening to this song, because he's just fucking absolutely killing it. Out the Window is so good. And then we just go back to a lot of ass. I mean, Calling from Rio, once again, YoungBoy is rapping on a different type of beat. I like this too. Not a bad song. But then Hold It, One Night Later, Highly, Green Boy, Highlights, Searching for You, With It, On a Jet, just like put a gun to my head. This lineup is so fucking ass. And that's just my thing. Guys, I really try to give my best opinion. And I really try to give my all when I do these things. But like when an artist is like dropping music where I just feel like I'm wasting my time, it was like the BTS album. And it's like Slime Cry again. I remember I was on Slime Cry and I'm on track 25 and I'm so tired of fucking YoungBoy Never Broke Again that I just can't finish the album. You know, I can't finish it. I can't fucking, you know, put myself through it because, you know, when you're just listening to a roulette of ass after ass after ass, holy shit. It's just like, kill me. It's like put a gun to my head. You know, like YoungBoy, come through the phone and like fucking shoot me. I mean, like that's literally what I'm feeling after I'm listening to this gauntlet of like the last 10 songs of More Leaks 2. And like I'm dead serious. Like this shit's just like ass. Like, you know, usually I try to be really fair with album reviews and I'll go through it and I'll rate every track 1 out of 5. I'm not doing that. like I'm not doing that today. Because like I feel like this is such a compilation ass album that like at least like
Here's your report.
Oh, thanks, Jane. I wish I could hire someone just like you.
Try LinkedIn Hiring Pro. It's more than a job board. It's like the recruiter you always wished you had. Hiring Pro uses real-time insights to match your role to LinkedIn's unique network of professionals and delivers a short list of best fit candidates. You'll spend less time sorting applicants and more time talking to the right people.
Let's do it. You're irreplaceable, Jane, but another you would be great.
Hire right the first time. Post your job for free on LinkedIn today at linkedin.com/quality.
El 2026 FIFA World Cup Meal llegó a McDonald's con 9 vasos legendarios. En el lineup tenemos Christian CP10 Pulisic, David Beckham, Lamine The Dream Yamal, Ronaldinho El Mago, Monsieur Titi Henry, Son Salih Heung-min, Alfonso Fonsi Davis, Santi Bebote Jiménez y en la portería el que no necesita apodo, Grimes.
Llévate uno de 9 vasos legendarios con el FIFA World Cup Meal. En McDonald's participantes solo por tiempo limitado, hasta agotar existencias.
Like at least the Make America Slime Again was like a cool like young boys back to making music type thing. Slime Cry was supposed to be like the emotional album. What the fuck is this? Is this like a 20-song gauntlet mixtape of ass? Because that's what I feel like I'm listening to. Like, and you could comment, you can say like I'm just hating, I don't understand it, I don't get it, and maybe I don't get it. But you know what I do get is that YoungBoy is such a wild card rapper that I feel like he turned the card over to just making shit music. And this is one of the worst albums I've ever heard in my life. From Ganja to the end, there's only a couple of songs that I truly like and that I truly listen to on my own time. There's actually only one that I listen to on my own time, and that's Out the Window. I mean, look, YoungBoy will have these moments where he makes one of the best songs I've ever heard in my life, but then we're just back to ass. It's like back to back. You're like, just like, Jesus Christ. So, More Leaks 2 by YoungBoy Never Broke Again. Just kill me. I'm good. This album is so ass. It's one of the worst albums I've heard. I mean, like, the rapping, just like, I don't know. I hope whatever when YoungBoy drops an album, he's already dropped like 3 albums, but when he drops his 4th album in the 2026 timeline, if he does again, I hope it's more cohesive. I hope it's more, put together. I hope it's not like this. More Leaks 2 is just going to get like a 3 out of 10. 3 out of 10. What'd y'all think about it? Did you love it? Did you hate it? I don't know. Let me know. If you're all new here, if you're on YouTube, Spotify, Pandora, wherever you get your podcast at, make sure you follow, turn on notifications, guys. We're dropping new content every single day. And, guys, I'm so glad we're done talking about YoungBoy Never Broke Again because I'm announcing something. This is the reason why I wanted to do a little bit of a night episode because I am announcing we are doing another marathon. Look, the Drake marathon was great. I like the Chris Brown marathon, what I did. Not the deluxe, not the recent deluxe. That was, that was ass. But the original Chris Brown marathon we did was really good. Guys, we are doing another marathon coming up very, very, very soon for Thursday night, all the way through next week. We are going to be doing a King Carson marathon. Now, we've talked about King Carson. We've done a More Chaos album review. We've talked about Money Spread. We've talked about a couple of tracks. But we are diving in head first. We're going to be pumping out King Carson reviews every single fucking day. I can't wait to talk about some fucking King Carson. I've been watching the rollout all week. Guys, I think it's like July 3rd is like officially when the album drops. I can't wait. It's going to be generational. We got a generational marathon coming up for 2026, guys. And apparently, if this is true, I'm not even going to get my hopes up. I'm just going to enjoy the album because the track list just came out.
If you've ever blasted synth beats from your boombox or burned CDs for your besties, this one's for you. As people get older, much like their music tastes, their health needs change. AG1 is the simple daily health drink designed to deliver over 75 essential daily nutrients and pre- and probiotics to support energy, digestion, and mood. so you can make the most out of every decade and dance break. Learn more at drinkag1.com.
There's like I think it's like 2 or 3 Playboi Carti features on here too. I mean, it's just going to be a fantastic marathon. And of course, we will be reviewing those tracks on this show. Don't you worry. There's even a Lil Uzi Vert feature on here. I mean, just, guys, I can't wait. I can't wait. We got a King Carson marathon coming up very, very soon, right after this review. YoungBoy, thank you. Thank you for holding us over for the real fucking music to come in. We got King Carson coming up very soon. I can't wait to do this marathon, guys, and I hope you all are ready for it too. So make sure you follow whatever platform you're on. Just follow, do what you got to do, because we're going to be pumping out reviews for King Carson every single fucking day. The only person I'm going to be talking about for like a week straight. It's going to be fun. I can't wait. All right, guys. I'll see y'all later. Have a good one. Yeah, guys. Bye.